Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Big chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Alonso. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! Pedri. Xavi Alonso. To Messi. Drogba. Cleared without complication. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Important interception. Pedri. And he welcomes it in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. Messi could try cutting inside here. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he welcomes it in, and the shot! And he's heaved it away. He won't be happy with that one. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Romario.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vardiol. And here's Drogba. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence.
This is the time you need that pace. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! And he's there to belt it away. Costa Curta. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Koundé. Rudiger cuts it out. Messi. Yamal. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, delightful. And the volley. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Yamal for Messi. Xavi Alonso. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Akanji. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no... Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Adams. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Costa Curta pinches it off him. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koundé. Batistuta, and Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Drogba, Adams gets a foot in here, and he's surging through. Messi,
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Adams powering forward here. Romario. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's played it long. And it's Messi. Drogba. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. It's Guardiola. Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Doué. Guardiola.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Romario. Has a look and has a go. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Bayer Leverkusen can make their change now with a break in play. Endrick coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
That has been cut short.
Pedri. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Endrick. Pedri.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's through here. Goalkeeper's ball. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha, and that is masterful defending. Rafinha
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He could be in here.
He's free, he has got shapes to shoot!
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration.
And a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Other. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Tar gets across and deals with it. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through.
And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Drogba. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Adams takes control of it and he's on the move.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ter Stegen with the clearance.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Adams. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Drogba. And they can counter here. Foot in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. 15 minutes till half-time. There could be trouble here. Oh, here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Mbappe tries to clear. Otto over to the left. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that is a... tries a shot! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is going out for a goal kick. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Dijk gets it away. And it's played forward. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Scholes gets into some space. In with a header! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Almost half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Palmeiras get the second half started. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Guardiola. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a hit! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan take the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, they've got it again. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. De Bruyne really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Messi. No way through. Neymar.
You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince.
Francesco Totti, easily one of the greatest creative forwards ever. And you could see him as a pioneer when you look back at that false nine role.
And you just know he's going to be involved.
Yeah, always clever and cheeky and always up to something.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini. Davids. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bayer clears. Poland have it back and can go again. Oh, no joy this time. Modric. No goals as yet. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that was very necessary. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tar. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. That pass isn't the best. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And smartly reclaimed. Jorginho. Poland applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Davids. De Bruyne. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernando Torres. Koundé calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Van Basten gets across to intercept that. Totti. And here's a chance. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Guardiola. Now Eder Militao. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's fabulous. Griezmann stood his ground strongly.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Fernando Torres. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Done delicately. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for Poland, number 7, De Bruyne.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 8,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. Modric. He can run onto that.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Stood up well to him there. Griezmann. Platini. Not the most accurate pass. Davids. Modric with the foul. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's headed upfield. Deftly away.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance, must be!
Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Poland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Griezmann in acres of space out wide. It's their second corner of the game. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Modric. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution for Poland, number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mbappe.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. And it's Griezmann. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Valverde.
And the shot!
Oh, what a...
And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether
Mbappe, first touch.
try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago.
Great chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Poland, Number 9.
Poland have their
Griezmann.
third corner.
Coming on the field is number
Tar
17.
tries to clear.
Mane.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Just eases him off the ball. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. Bellingham is there to clear. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, not quite. Doué. Looking here to chip it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Neymar. Caught offside that time. And he's there to clear it. Foot in. And it's Totti. Nicely worked. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Totti! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 18.
The message is simple, defend
Platini.
this with your lives.
Coming on to replace him is
It's a
number
mighty
15,
effort!
Dimitri
Well, he got rid
Payet.
because he was under pressure.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé gets a foot in here.
Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
He is through here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's an inviting ball.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Now with a quick request for support.
Your final
for our
thoughts,
charity
Jim?
fund.
Yeah, it was
Chance
never a
is
match that
football.
was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Scholes.
Messi simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, that's well spotted.
That has ended up in no man's land. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves.
Could be danger here!
Somewhat off target.
And he's making progress on the ball.
Oh, great feat, that.
Koundé. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Big header! Cleared without complication.
Adams.
Messi. Now it's Eto'o. And he's there to clear it.
So we're still where we started right now.
And it's Messi.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adams cuts it out.
Belletti.
Koundé. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Messi. Now it's Neymar.
And he's picked out the run.
Now it's Eto'o. And they're quick to get it back.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Scholes.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
Guardiola. Good ball over the top. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted.
Belletti. And it's Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Quickly taken.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played him through. And he's managed to get free. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. A real chance of it. Tries a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Messi. It's a great ball. That has been knocked clear. Danger averted for now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's been shifted off it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Put in. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Oh, played right into his path. That was good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Guardiola. And here's Messi. Batistuta has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope to get...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Spectacular save!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Back on the ball again. He's through here. Oh, no joy this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread neatly. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he put it away? I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi, he's picked his way through. And Messi!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Messi.
Well, it's a really good thing he was on standby.
Il numero 14, Neymar. Il numero 11.
Doué.
Il numero
He
15.
is through here. Mbappe. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes getting this one clear. Bullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gently done. That's good running with the ball. Costa Curta. And he's straight offside. Doué. He's gone for goal. Can he spark a counter here? Eto'o. He's beaten the last man. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il
Climbs up big!
Beckham. Il numero 10.
Defending of the
Modric.
desperate variety.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nakata couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Guardiola gets over and intercepts. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Fiddles it through. And here's a chance. Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Into the last 5 minutes. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Beckham.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Davids. Nakata. And now the hit. All hands on deck for this one.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
It's a
recupero.
mighty effort. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Modric. Vardiol. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Vardiol. Modric. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
The action has already started. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Modric. This is promising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Basten did just about... Vieira! Look at the space here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Modric. Chips it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Driving forward. First quarter of an hour gone. Thuram goes steaming forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here. Messi! Oh, the ball, and one more try! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Thuram. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
L'Inter ha segnato al 23esimo minuto numero 17.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he thumps it clear. Cleared without hesitation, played with finesse. And he's taking no chances there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. Adams attempts a clearance. And it's Modric. Mbappe. He's cut it out. Egypt upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, such a clever touch. Kvaratskhelia. Messi, shot could be on. Has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Messi. Modric. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lam clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely aimed pass.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And he'll shoot here. It's their second corner of the game.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Modric. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. That's good play. Pedri. Oh, it's Batistuta. He might be in here. Mbappe. Just the keeper to beat. There's the whistle for half-time. So, your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again then. And they win it back again. Looking for the run.
Well, played right into his path.
Good read, needed to be. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to go.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Modric, and it's Messi. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Saka. Modric. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Owen. Saka. Inter Milan can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great ball. Can he put it away? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's Batistuta. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Modric. Batistuta. And a shot! Pedri, he's gone forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. There will be a throw-in. That is lovely. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball! Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Pedri. Bellingham. Lovely feet. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
"75 minutes played." Oh, super find. Now it's Owen. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Ernest. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! No, not quite.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And Hullet! And that's off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Ronaldinho! It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, he's burst through! Courtois is there to take.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Pedri. Bellingham. Bastoni. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. Hullet. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And that's that. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.